Raj, CEO from Raj Hospitality Management and consultant from Bangalore. HI, Hospitality Influencers. It's 12th episode today and we are trying to do it in a different way. First time I'm trying to have a Zoom kind of a conversation, direct conversation, because there's been suggestion coming in to see that to make the what do you call the episode more lively. So we are trying to come out with first time in a Zoom. I hope this comes very nice. Today, my guest is Mr. Sundar Singaram, a very old friend from 1994, a man who came into the hospitality industry, in fact, in an accident, just like an accident, just like me. He just came into the industry like an accident. He's from Madurai. He has a lot of Chettinad connections. Very simple human being. I have seen him for so many years. I've never seen a dull moments in his life. He's always smiling, very energetic. He keeps motivating you a lot, and a person with a lot of positive thoughts. And what else I should say talk about him, because he's a kind of a happiness himself. He's a bundle of joy. I can say that he's lots of happiness what he carry, and he in fact pass on to the people. So today, Mr. Sundar Singaram, Managing Director of Sri Meenakshi Tours and Travels, is going to be with you today, and he's my guest of the day. Welcome to the show. Hi, Mr. Sundar. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Thank you very much. It's a really great pleasure to have the best friends actually into this forum. We have been. This is the 12th episode which you are attending today, and we have brought in a change, and this change has been brought in just because of you, because of your suggestion. We have brought in this change. So thank you very much for this advice and making this a little bit more attractive and more better. Thank you very much.
More lively, I would say.
Yeah. I think the viewers are basically the people from the hospitality industry, the travel tourism students, a lot of young executives who are basically at the moment, because of the COVID, they lost their job and they have a very dark future. They really do not know what they're going to do. So I would like you to talk about yourself first. Where are you from? Where you belong to? How you started your life and your career? And where are you today? So just maybe a brief for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Sundar Singaram. I own a company called SMTT Holidays. So I'm born in Madurai. So I always have passionate about Madurai, and I'm from Chettinad region. So my getting into tourism industry, it was an accident. So I was studied in something in electronics, and then I happened to associate with the Taj Group of Hotels in Madurai way back in 1990. So that's how I got into the tourism industry. I saw foreigners coming there, and so I thought how I can associate with this tourism industry. Then slowly I developed my contacts, and from there onwards, it is a 32 years of journey then today where I am. Yeah.
So we will go to the second question, Mr. Sundar. Who or what shaped you? You are now, because as you said, because it is an accident to come in. Because anyone whom you particularly would like to thank, or maybe say that there's a person who has shaped me to come to this position today.
I would say it's my passion and attitude to learn things. Because I studied in Tamil medium, I don't even know English when I stepped into Taj. But unfortunately, the clients doesn't know Tamil and they speak English or some other language. But today I'm forced to learn English to communicate to my clients. So that's how the journey started. It's basically your passion towards your industry. That's how it is.
Absolutely. I do definitely agree with you, because that's one of the most valid points. Because today youngsters, most of them, they feel that because English, they can't speak properly, and, they try to get stuck somewhere. My third question to you is that what have you failed and later maybe succeeded in life? Because you felt somewhere, because for me also, when I was joined the industry, I felt that let me quit sometime, the first after 3 years, I thought, let me quit because this is not my game. But then I just got stuck into it, and then I could make it. So what was that something which you felt that it was a failure for you and then you made it up?
I did various things. I initiated various things, but many things failed. It's just because of ahead of time. Even that I learned later from a simple person from Madurai. For example, I can say one thing that when I was in California, I saw that Los Angeles sightseeing bus. Then I combined when I traveled with the, in London, saw the red colored buses doing for tourism. Then like the big bus. So I created Madurai Sightseeing Company, which is
Wow.
a wonderful concept. Within 30 days, I promised to the forum in the Madurai Tourism Forum, which is called Travel Club. So I promised, and 30 days, I visualized that concept. And then I got the bus in front of everybody with the digitally painted, superimposed all the, new things that one can do in Madurai. And it will go to 9 hotels every day, morning and evening, 2 buses, and it will
Wow.
pick up people. And the 350 rupees we charge, and then with the sandwich on board, with the mineral water, with the air condition, with the trained archaeological guide taking them to the Jain caves and things like that. See, everybody talks about destination. There are a lot of new things in India. What we are using in tourism, it could be around 10% or 20%. There
Correct.
are 80% it is unsold in India. There are a lot of things. For example, in Madurai, near Madurai now, there is a Kiladi, which is a 3,000-year-old civilization they found there. But
Wow.
are we marketing it? No. So, but again, Kiladi we are talking about. So anything, it should be consumable by the end user. So that was lagging with us. So I thought, rather than giving ideas is easy. Okay, somebody is giving idea, a wonderful idea, well perceived and all that. But when it comes to the question of end user consumability, what is the way out? How a end user will use it? So I thought I should give a solution rather than giving only ideas. So I invested my money, worth about 20 lakhs, and then put up these 2 buses, and it went very well with a authentic shopping experience of Madurai with Chungudi saris and things like that. We printed a brochure. The Madurai district collector inaugurated the program. All the hoteliers were there, but none of the hoteliers were used it in the right manner. Even today, when I'm in Madurai, so no, I just joke to the hotels that you are the cost for it, but they do accept it. But again, so one simple person he's from archaeology department. He said, "Sir, you are ahead of time."
Absolutely.
So the concept failed. So all my failures, it's really somebody else's success in coming days. So that way
Which
I'm
year was
happy
that,
about
Mr.
it.
Sundar? Which year was that when you introduced that?
This must be around the 2000s. 2000, yeah.
But I think it's a
10.
great concept, and still it lacks in intent. I have not seen even in Delhi this happens, or maybe you know, uh, like Delhi or Calcutta, Bangalore, this can happen because Bangalore have a wonderful climate. Still, this can happen in Bangalore. I don't know what is the reason. We are maybe pollution. I don't know what is the reason, but then something this is really lacking in in.
But today I was told that they were talking about in a meeting a couple of days before that they were thinking about somebody should do it. So I'm sure somebody will do it. Eventually, it'll be a success. See, anything in ahead of time also. So you are thinking too fast, and you are visualizing by God's grace. It comes in your intuition, and so you just try to put a shape for that, and it is happening. But it is not really. It need to be a successful one. Even Bharatiyar, you would have heard about the Bharatiyar Tamil poet. His father said, Bharati, Kalata Nambi Mosam Poita, don't go over the time. So it's if you are ahead of time, it's bound to fail. But again, it is a seed has been sowed, and somebody will take over, and eventually that will be a successful concept. I may not be getting a commercial benefit out of that concept, what I visualize, but somebody else will be doing it. I'm sure. I wish them luck, and then I'm there for them to help whatever they
But
want. Yeah.
I think because in Tamil we say the weather porter the naan. So Adamari, you should not leave that to someone else because you should keep motivating someone, and because you have started that, and you should keep motivating and keep talking about it for years to come, and maybe after 4 years or 5 years still it can come in, but then credit should go to you because you have thought about it.
It's I slightly differ here because I did a lot of things. It's not about I have crossed that stage. When somebody in one of the interview, Ratan Tata has answered, "Are you long for anything?" He said, "No more longing. I don't long for anything." So like that, so that I think I crossed that stage of getting credit and all that. Like in Tamil, they say no, உன் கடன் பணி செய்து கிடப்பதே அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி. So you have to understand your birth. What for everybody is not made to make money. Everybody is not made to teach. Everybody is not made to you do whatever they are doing. So everybody is has got a specific purpose for their birth. But in a social benchmarking, you may look like a fool, or you're not making money at par with anybody in the tourism. So everybody wanted to make money out of tourism, then who will teach what? So I don't regret these days, and I never try to get back the concept or own it or patent write it, and I don't do all that. I just convey what is coming to my mind, and then I enlighten people. And there are a lot of things that have happened. So whatever spelled by me, even in Madurai and various other places, I'm happy about it. So at the end of the day, I said that it's a thin line between it is your vision has to happen, or that you should be projected and you should get the credit. So people, you have to be very clear about it. So whatever vision comes in, it is not, I can't take credit for it, because it is just flowing through the divine will. So I never try to take the credit for that. So I just make sure that vision happens at some place. Then I think it is the purpose of it.
Thank you very much. And I think because we have only 30 minutes to go, so we have to quickly go through the questions.
Yes, I
Something
understand.
very special about, I would like to ask, what is that one thing your best friend likes the least about you?
You mean they don't like about me?
Yeah. So, something they don't like about you, something about
Emotional?
that. But that
Too
is
emotional.
that is the commit. Sometimes it was also in business. Emotion is like commitment. Also, I always say that it's a commitment because I get emotional because I have that commitment towards my organization. So I may get emotional.
Yes. So even in the social cause, I'm too emotional about it. When I'm talking itself, I need a lot of energy. So you just talk ex tempo. You don't prepare anything. You just convey what is coming to you. So I'm being emotional, and I like to be like that. Probably if it is better for me to control that little bit, but sometimes it creates a lot of problem. It creates embarrassment and all that. So that's my weakness, I would say.
Why you think that you're so much passionate? For me, actually, I'm very passionate because when I started, my passionate level would have been like 10 to 15%, and today maybe I'm on to 80 to 85%. Still, I'm not 100%. So, where do you think that you're passionate? The passion of yours is, and what kind of peak it is now?
It's very simple. I think you are the person can understand much better than anybody else. You do have money, but you don't have to do so many things. You don't, for example, you don't need to do this now, but you are doing. What makes you to do that? It's not money. It's a passion. It's the passion. You are not sitting and cultivating or developing that passion. It's just within. It's within. So I think that my contribution to the industry, whatever industry, tourism or whatever, it's the purpose of my birth which I'm fulfilling. That's the passion is all about. So no thinking about money or commercial credits and all that. So no balance sheet involved in this.
Wow, very good. No, I've seen recently because once you've come into Chennai, I've been meeting you in many of the tourism fairs and abroad also. I could see that last maybe 7 to 8 years, or let us say, yeah, 7 to 8 years, the Tamil Nadu tourism is definitely developing a lot. And especially after this Tamil Nadu Travel Mart has come in, I think a lot of decisions have been taken, a lot of initiatives have been taken. So, what kind of role you play in this TMT?
I played a major role on that, of creating Tamil Nadu Travel Mart itself. Because Kerala is the real inspiration for us, because I was a member of the Kerala Travel Mart, and from the first Mart I was involved with the Kerala. So I was always inspired by the Kerala Travel Mart, and we don't need to really invent anything. We just have to follow what our neighbors have done it. So I thought everybody's dream, something in Tamil Nadu should happen in that lines. But unfortunately, in the present setup here, it is not happening. So everybody was, keeping their fingers crossed. when this will happen, a moon to bell the cat. So finally, so I took it, and after a lot of challenges, we formed the Tamil Nadu Travel Mart. Even to get the Tamil Nadu registered as a society, we have to really go to pillar to post to get it done with the Tamil Nadu government. So eventually we started the Tamil Nadu Travel Mart, and we have successfully done 2017 and 2019 two versions of Tamil Nadu Mart Travel Mart, and it was well received by a lot of people. Even my friends from Kerala appreciated for the first and second event. It was done very successfully, and a lot of my time, this 3 years, 2017 to 2019, it has completely been spent on the Tamil Nadu Travel Mart, along with the government traveling all over the world and taking Tamil Nadu to the next level.
I'm sure, because this is going to be something very, because Tamil Nadu, I've been in Tamil Nadu, like especially in Trichy and Tanjo. So I feel the kind of, the temple, I was, still have that kind of feel for the Tamil Nadu. I'm sure it will come out very well I think this year you don't have, right? Next year you have, 2021.
Yes, 2021. 21.
Now,
sorry, 2019-21. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So what kind of role you're playing in Sierra now?
Sierra, yeah. By seeing the efforts of my efforts in Tamil Nadu Travel Mart, Sierra offered me a position a long time before, which I couldn't take it for various reasons. So then now in the post-COVID situation and all that, so it may be appropriate. So to get into the Sierra platform and then strengthen the platform, and then to serve the hotels in 6 southern states of South India, which is Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Pondicherry. So I just taken charge on 1st of June as Director Operations in Sierra, and we are trying to do a lot of things through Sierra in the coming days.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for you, and maybe a person like you can definitely do wonders, because instead of just putting someone who's not from the industry, this is not going to work out. And you have the passion. One second thing is that you know about the trade very well, and also about the hospitality very well. I think it's going to be very successful, and all of us are there to support you. So I'm sure you'll go long. Okay, now how do you foresee the business now? The first quarter is already gone. How do you foresee the business for all of us, for the tourism assets for second and third quarter?
No, the tourism is likely to, revive in 5 stages. So stage number 1, people should move to restaurants now. Stage number 2 should be people should go to nearby destination, for example, from Chennai to Magapalippuram, like that. Stage number 3 is expected to move within the state. Stage number 4 is interstate movements like Bangalore to Cochin to Chennai, like that. And stage number 5 is international movements. But everybody is much awaiting for the stage number 4. But I don't think it will happen before December by any chance. So we can expect the tourism growth in the last quarter of 2020-21. So even it could be delayed as well. So you can't expect anything on the third and fourth quarter. So that's the reason we are trying to use this time to keep up your contacts, people to organize their database and things like that. So through Sierra, what we have done now, so we have launched a concept called the Sierra Connect, which is a platform created for all the hoteliers in South India, whereby now, because of the social distancing, they cannot really do the marketing. Physical marketing is not possible. Exhibitions are not going to happen. Road shows are not going to happen. Trade shows are not going to happen. So every small standalone hotels cannot afford to do or call 100 people, 200 people and do a webinar. It is not possible. If you go to a webinar company or a commercial company, that they will charge you something very very expensive, say 100,000, like that. So to address this gap, we thought in Sierra, I promoted a concept called Sierra Connect, whereby we will be running continuously throughout the year, that we will be running webinars for the hoteliers to meet the buyers to meet the hoteliers, the suppliers and vendors to meet the hoteliers, the hoteliers to lecture the educational institutions, vice versa. It's a big plan. So it is just launched, and we are yet to roll out the all other details.
Okay. I know you have Chettinad connections, so I would like to hear about the Chettinad connections.
Chettinad, it's. I think I would in my contribution to the tourism industry, Chettinad is one of the best. God has blessed me because everybody is not really blessed to create a destination. So everybody sell the existing destination and make money out of tourism, or they develop certain things. They contribute certain CSR programs like that. But very few individuals are blessed to create destinations. So I'm from Chettinad. I'm a Chettiar myself. So it was my dream. So there is so much of asset in our place, and why can't I bring a foreigner and make him stay? So nobody wants to open the doors. And finally, with a great difficulty, one Mrs. Visalakshi Ramaswamy, she is the founder of this Dakshin Chitra in Chennai and various other crafts organization. And she was okay to my concept, and she gave 2 rooms in her personal house, which is the Chettinad Palace. So I got 2 rooms way back in 92s. So individually, I was taking clientele through known sources and traveling with them, and then staying there, explaining them, because nobody knows where is Chettinad, how to reach there, and what is there in Chettinad and all that. But for me, it is our ancestral place. So I was explaining to them in extempo. So I made sure that every single client visit is a successful one, and slowly it came as a destination over the period. But now today, that I'm glad that a lot of hotels are there, and there are local community has been given job opportunities. So Chettinad is a destination for Tamil Nadu today. I'm proud about it. Yeah.
I'm sure you send a lot of clients to various destinations when you recommend, someone asks you, recommend this place, that place, and all. What is your favorite destination? You would like to go for a holiday?
My home. I have never done any vacations as such in the recent past with family. I love to be at home all the time. I'm just I don't want to travel. I don't like to mingle with people and all that. But I do everything what I don't like to do with more passionately. Someone like to do it. So that's how it is. If you allow me, I will comfortably sit at home. My home is my
So you sit
destination.
at home, you do something, you cook and all, or you just love to
No, no. I just play with my gadgets. You name the gadgets, I do have it with me. Yeah. So it's technology all the
so
time.
that means you're quite unwinding yourself. It's again a home only, right?
Yes, yes. And it is more productive. See, Chennai is a complete lockdown now, but I have done so many things, creative work, everything, for the Sierra Connect, sitting at home only. I just do it myself. Even I can just quickly share something. Though I am planning to get into a concept of making websites for the tourism products. For example, there is a big gap in the because of the people who run the hotels or homestays. They don't know tourism. They don't know technology. They go to a technology company. He doesn't know tourism. They go to a content writer. He knows only English. He doesn't know tourism. So there is always a problem of making a website up and live. It is a war kind of a situation.
Mhm.
So I thought, how can I bridge my gap? So this I learned when my personal website was hacked. So I started doing the websites. Now I have done almost more than 10 websites. Now I'm planning to do commercial websites. So I invested. I myself a photographer. I know tourism. I can write content myself, and I know how to position property in any of the place in South India. So I position it like that. I bought a couple of drones so that I can do. I'm a trained drone pilot. So I do without going pillar to post. I give 1 point solution. So you come to me within 30 days. I will make the website up and live with a money back guarantee. So this is the concept that I introduced, and it
That's
is it is
very
it is people
exciting,
are
right?
really
Because I think because you know the job, and when you get into this technology, also adding on it, it's something
yeah.
many people cannot do this. I am actually not very good in technology. I love to learn, but then I think I don't get into that depth of the technologies and all that. Something very interesting. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. And I just would like you to give a few tips to the younger generation today, Because yes, our generations were all different. Because what do you think that around 5 tips approximately, like what you would like to tell them,
Yeah, younger generation, it is, if you have the right attitude to learn, it is now, see, at the age of 59, I'm 59 now. So I am going to an office full time. I have been on my own as a owner for 33 years. But now I'm reporting to somebody. It's not that easy. So unless you have the flexibility of adapting, everybody see the new normal as new normal. Two words, nothing. They wanted everything old way. Nothing will happen. So now I'm a owner, but now I'm reporting to somebody. If I have to take off, I have to get a permission. I have been giving permission to so many employees of mine all along. So this is the adaptability to any situation that the youngsters should do it. And the technology is going to play the major role in coming days. So these gap that people should update their database, and social distancing will deprive various opportunity of going and explaining to people and all that. So you have to keep up your websites, and with the students or the youngsters or the young professionals. So the commitment now, I think post COVID situation, the staff ratio should be around 3:1. This is what predicted. So the multitasking is important. People should say, so hey, I can do it. So that's how in my life. I can't speak English. I can't speak. I can't. I don't know what a foreigner does. But it is all a learning, and we have come to this stage. So people, I would recommend, be committed, and more ethical. So then the money will follow. So this is the simple, from my life, what I learned. So you should be always ethical and honest. So I have a lot of friends like that. So they are so passionate about me, because it is not the business what I give it to them. Because even to you, the business is hardly nil. In your volume of business in Uday Samudra or whatever it is hardly nil. But we share a very good relation all along. It is because of the ethics and the commitment and the passion. So if they keep up this, then definitely there is a very good space for everyone in this industry in coming days.
I think that's wonderful suggestions what you're given to the youngsters, and I have the same thing to tell them because Mr. Sundar, I know him from maybe '94, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, '94 onwards, I know Mr. Sundar. I've never seen him getting upset for something. I've never seen him getting angry. I don't know. Maybe I've been seeing in many pairs and all. He's very jolly person. Even you go a bit upset and you meet him and he makes you laugh, and he keeps cracking jokes, and he's a man with full of life. So I always feel that because in some time like you feel like not to see this guy. I'll see him in the evening, and when I go, I'll see him. But I always make sure that when I understand he's there, I love to go and see him because he makes your day. So that's Mr. Sundar. So thank you very much, Sundarji, and for being this hospitality influencer. I think you are one of the most important guests to me, and you're a friend. And thank you very much for the time what you have spent to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raj. You are an inspiration. You are always with the bubbling energy and keep doing something. I think if the youngsters follow that, forget about the money. So what you are doing, you are releasing cookbooks and recipes, and you dance yourself. You model yourself. So various other things. Keep doing something like that. Do not worry about money too much about it. So when you are young, really go out of the way to do things. I think you are an inspiration to me all along. So I wish that I will try to keep up.
We
Yeah,
take this from each other.
level. Yes, thank you so much, and wish everybody all the best. And do not worry about this post-COVID situation. And I'm sure there is a better future for India, and this time will also pass too. Definitely, we will have a wonderful time in tourism in the coming days. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sundar. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.